Hey guys, Deathletter Magic here, and if you didn't hear about it, well, you're going to over the next few days. Well, and also you're hearing about it right now, which I realize now undermines my entire intro, but I'm leaving it in. About a week ago, maybe a little bit longer, Wizards of the Coast announced that they're going to have Gabby Spartz and, I don't remember his real name, that one guy. His name is Day 9, which just confuses the hell out of everybody, because people are like, what, did I miss the other 8 days? Oh, that's his name. Well, that's stupid. That is literally every single person's reaction to his stupid username. But anyway, whoever that guy is, they slapped his face on Arena and did some kind of special event, which has an equally stupid name. I don't know if it's like a meme at this point, that everything involving him has to have a stupid, misleading, concerning name. But they called it Instaban, which sounds like if you lose, you get your account Instabanned. Guys, don't even try to find logic in this entire story. You won't. Okay, you'll be looking until you die. So actually, it's just Magic the Gathering with no instance. Does that include Flash? I don't know. Does it just drop instants to sorcery speed? I don't know. Why is it a grand prize total of 600 coins when it's 500 coins to enter? I actually do know that. It's so that mathematically, if 50% of the people win and 50% of the people lose, which it doesn't quite work like that, but it makes it a downward trend. It's a losing prospect overall. It's a sink, as they call it, or a waste of time, as I call it. But that said, I've got to say, I love weird versions of Magic. I love Plane Chase. I love Blitzkrieg. I love everything. I love my format that I made up. Look this up on my channel. It's called Giant Leaders. It's the opposite of Tiny Leaders. You can't use a spell that costs under 4. And you start with 2 emblems, I guess, like in your command zone, whatever, that can't be destroyed or interacted with because they're emblems and they function as basic lands of the color of your choice. It is the greatest form of Magic ever made. So anyway, I saw this, I'm like, oh, cool, made up funny rules, and they had Double Life a while ago, and then they had all these other funny tournaments in Singleton. I just love stuff like that because I love deck building, and I know that when you have to scramble to put something together, and it's all your own skill, and it's like a 72-hour thing, so you aren't going to be able to copy from anybody else on the internet, and you have a limited pool, so you have to work with just what you have. That is my favorite, and I'm quite good at it. In fact, I usually win at those tournaments, so yeah, I like that. So I saw no instant standard. I'm like, that's kind of nice. Too bad you named it something so stupid. But I guess as part of it, they had that guy actually stream on Twitch, and they said they're going to get personalities, pros, whatever. And I guess evidently, like, maybe people that have been caught cheating on their significant other and stuff. That kind of people. It's one big group, just liberal ass-kissers of Wizards. They're going to have a different one, I think, every week, they said. I don't know. I really don't care enough to go even reread it. I'm not going to watch it. But they'll be hosting like a Twitch thing. It's like gameplay on Arena. It's a couple hours and there's like prizes and stuff. And that's where everything went to crap. So this is Wizards of the Coast. I'm sure they either scrambled to put this together and then completely screwed it up, or took a long time to put it together and completely screwed it up. I don't know why I even bothered dividing it that way, but it is one or the other. So there was supposed to be randomized giveaways with like a chat bot where it would, I guess, like send you a private message on Twitch. I don't know. I like never use Twitch. It's like if you win, like if you're in the chat in the last, 10 minutes, it'll just pick you and then, oh, there you go, like 10 people won. Well, it didn't work. Something about it broke. And, bots and programming was the first run. Okay, I get it. But according to one person on Reddit, you can only PM so many people. And if you PM too many people, they assume that you're sending out individualized spam. Or I should say just, one at a time spam. It's not, it's probably not individualized. So to do a giveaway and to authorize a bot to bypass the number of PMs that can be sent, you have to talk to Twitch ahead of time and tell them what you're doing, which you can do if you're a giant company working with Twitch. Unless you're Wizards of the Coast, because then you'd be too busy on Twitter yelling at people for being white. Or if you're Wedge bullying kids for their political opinions. That happened. I swear, the next Twitch streamer damn well better be Wedge. I will tune in just to watch the train wreck. I swear, I'm actually banned from their channel. But, like, I can watch it. I just can't, sit there and ha in the chat, which I would. Oh, you guys know about 6 minutes in, he would go just full-blown Amy Winehouse on the fans. Look that clip up if you don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, Wedge would be all, they told me I gotta go to rehab, but I didn't have any medical insurance, so I'm going to England with the money. Bye-bye, bitches. People legitimately ask, oh, Amy Winehouse, how did she die? She made a song called They Try to Get Me to Go to Rehab and I Won't Go. Take a guess. Yeah, this video is going off the rails, but who cares? There's not much content in it, and it's kind of a funny video anyway. I'm just poking fun at Wizards, so hopefully you're along for the ride with me. So anyway, if you didn't put two and two together, their bot that was supposed to hand out arena redeemable codes that would get you, I guess, a Boros deck, according to reports I'm seeing, it didn't work. I mean, they were notified that they won by something. I don't know. I certainly wasn't watching the stream. But then the bot never PM'd them the code. The assumption is that it got caught by the spam filter and the account got like banned or whatever, restricted for 60 minutes or something. So a ton of people were like, "You're the winner, congratulations," and then just nothing. And who do you contact? Also, I guess on Twitch you can have like a channel host another channel where you just basically copy their stream, but I guess there's more to it than that. I don't know. Like I said, I don't use Twitch. Somehow I pick up one Twitch subscriber a week on average. I don't know how or why. I haven't streamed in about a year on that platform. But yeah, I guess the word is neither one of them, Gabby or the other dude, were hosting the stream, like on Wizards' official thing. So a lot of people tuned into theirs, and then they're like, "Why isn't this starting on time? Oh, I'm on the wrong Twitch channel." That's a little bit of user error, but like, wouldn't you host the stream? Or would it be like you're playing so you can't do it? Or I don't know how any of that works, but people on Reddit thought it was weird. Also, there's a rumor that the people trying to enter either overloaded the bot or they themselves were all entering the same thing, which can start restricting it. I know that from watching the Linus Tech Tips one. Like, they watched the YouTube chat and then they watched the Twitch chat, and they said just Twitch, people were just getting stock tickers of like blocked announcements because they were all press F to pay respects. Ha ha ha. Yeah, because that meme's not dead yet. And after a couple seconds, Twitch was like, "There's too many people typing the same message. Bye-bye. You know, must be a raid," even though they were watching and typing other things for an hour. So they forgot to turn that off or have Twitch turn it off for them. I don't know. Apparently the entries weren't working, I guess. Nobody really knows what happened other than the people running it, but these are like people's guesses at what went wrong. But regardless, it was a complete disaster, and that is hilarious. But wait, it gets worse. So gotta give credit to Grumble on Reddit who pointed this out, although I was kind of rolling this idea around in my head too. Mostly because I mentioned this exact same thing at the Shroud of the Avatar live stream, which one of my friends was watching today. If you're going to give away an arbitrary and limited number of things, like, hey, we're going to give away 10 free codes for this. Not for every 100 people watching we'll give away one code. We're just giving away a flat 10. What do you think are the odds that you're going to tell your friends to tune into it and have one more person entering, which lowers your odds? I'm going to say pretty damn bad. So you actually have like an incentive to get people to not watch the stream, let alone not tell people to watch the stream. So you might like actively sabotage it, say it was terrible, I don't know, do something. That's why streamers who know what they're doing and companies that know what they're doing say, "Oh, for every person who enters, we'll give away, to 1% of them codes." That way, the more the merrier. The more people that enter, the more you give away. So it scales. In fact, do one better and say, "And if we're above 5,000 viewers, we'll give away double the codes. And if we hit 10,000, we'll give away triple the codes." Then you go tell everyone to watch. Wizards, learn something from the other people on the internet. Even I knew this. So anybody else find it funny that it was like, "Oh, you just got blocked for spam for doing what we just told you to, which is type this thing about entering the contest. Oh, but then you got picked as a winner and you get nothing. You get Wonka level nothing." Okay, we're talking like, good day, sir. Well, yeah, they went all Gene Wilder on everybody, and I'm not sure they can go back in some kind of log for the bot and DM people later. I think at this point, if you won and you didn't get crap, you ain't getting nothing. There ain't no going back from that. So congratulations on winning nothing. You were already winning nothing by watching their stupid live stream with their stupid fake pro douchebags. Like, seriously, how much do you have to hate your time? I'm pretty sure you can just watch a 1 hour mix of a lava lamp on YouTube, and it would be more interesting than anything Wizards has ever streamed. Or you can watch one of Star City Games events and just count the number of sex offenders. That's a nice little fun, sub game you can play between your friends while you're watching the stream. It's like Twitch karaoke, but like darker. So the takeaway from all this is everybody is like, "I watch Twitch giveaways all the time. I've seen other companies do giveaways. I've seen people do it correctly. All you had to do was 10 minutes of research on how to make this work, not just It'll kind of work. I don't know, set up a bot and then just know nothing about what you're doing. Because remember, this was hyped up. This was huge on Wizards' website. They were like, come do this, come see this. Oh my gosh. I think they might have even bought like ads around the internet about it. So for the very first one, the opener, to not even be called a test stream and not be like, oh, it's a beta stream, don't worry, it might not always work, because if you present it that way, people get it. It's a test stream. But no, they were like, this is the grand opening, woo, and then nothing works. It just makes them look incompetent. And so do leaks, and so do spelling errors, and so do the stupid things that their staff members and really contractors say on Twitter. I mean, it's just, they really have a public image and quality assurance problem, because you open up a pack of cards, oh, they're all misprinted and they bend in 5 minutes. Wow. Wizards, you can't have a company reputation for massive screw-ups, massive incompetence on every level in every department, management, PR, marketing, streaming, digital stuff, everywhere except for the people who design Arena, but they all came from a different company. You can't have a reputation like that and then expect to be taken seriously as an e-sport, which, once again, there's nothing E about it. I mean, yeah, Arena, cool. Before that, it was paper. What, the cameras are electronic? Is that what you were going with? It's not an esport. I mean, oh, you can play it online, too. Cool, it's still not an esport. You know why? Because you're not playing it online on the coverage. You're playing with paper. It's a P sport for paper. Okay, it would be A for analog, whatever. But yeah, I would say fix all of your problems with unbalanced garbage versions of standard, because R&D doesn't know how to do their jobs, spell checking because they don't know how to do their jobs, PR and marketing and social media policies because they don't know how to do their jobs, streaming and digital setup and stuff because they don't know how to do their jobs, notifying people in one central way on your website because apparently your web people don't know how to do their jobs and they leak, documents to the public, oops, and your printer contractors because they don't know how to do their job. And whoever designed that Guilds of Ravnica Masters thing and then decided to sell it on Hasbro Toy Shop, they don't know how to do their job. So fix all that. And then once you have a spotless image and standard is actually playable and people actually like your products, then do the grand reopening after the big remodel. Then go on Twitch and do a well-planned out giveaway. Then make it big, get people talking about it, because it's not just, oh, here's a Wizards of the Coast screw up again. Oh, look, it went exactly like I thought. No, you need to bring in third-party external auditors and not some purple-haired SJW psychopath, somebody who really actually knows business, preferably not someone who lives on either coast. Have them assess your company, tell you how to fix it, fire half the people because my gosh, do they not need to work there. Then do a big Twitch thing. Then do a big giveaway, do a big tournament, do a big live stream. Or do a big beta tournament. They're really putting the cart before the horse on this one, and I wonder if they actually know how bad their company's reputation, how bad their customer approval rating or confidence level is. I think yes, because they've admitted it, and that's like the inside, thing, the rumor. But based on how they're designing their events and how they're behaving lately and just shaking it all off, I feel like no, or they are aware of it and they don't care. I'm not sure which is worse. And the rumor, according to some ex-employees on Glassdoor, is that the problem with Wizards is all the worst people stay, and it's such a toxic, impossible work environment of incompetent morons, and plus they're all underpaid, that always helps, that all the good people leave to work at a different company. They're just like, oh, look, I worked at Wizards for a year. Cool, put that in my resume, I'm out, I can't stand these people. I've worked at not one, but two places like that. Let's do a tale of two companies. Are you ready for this? At the first one, they came in and fired everyone. I worked in the IT department at a hospital, and I was a contractor for the contractors, which that already tells you how efficient they were. We were helping with a big side project, and their 30-person IT department was contracted by an outsourced like solutions provider, I guess you would say. So they staff it. They're not directly employed except by the contractor, and they had over 1,000 computers. So that's when you would maybe get your internal people. Just hire them directly. But the worst, most unqualified, most unfriendly people work there, and so the best people kept leaving. Because they're just like, I don't need this, I could get any other IT job, screw this. So it just got worse and worse and worse, and the bad people stayed around. Until they were so far behind, their support tickets were 3 months behind. I mean, they were just over budget and late on everything. It was a disaster. And so they all just said, we're not renewing your contract, you're all fired in a year. And we're bringing in a different solutions provider. And I didn't follow up because I don't care. I hate that place. Second company, I was the CIO, aka the C-level executive of the IT department. I ran everything perfectly, but the CEO didn't. kept making dumb mistakes that would lose them, a million here, a million there, plus some stuff that was out of their control. Although we got that mad insurance money from that tornado because it knocked down one of our buildings. It was awesome. I had to go to work and rewire everything to run on like generators and a truck with an inverter. That was kind of fun, but I know how to do that, so that's cool. But anyway, they kept having the worst of the worst people stick around and the best people quit. Their turnover of the staff was 1/3 per year. That's kind of high. And so finally I quit because I got word that they were trying to save money and outsource my job to a third party, contractor just who will pay us $8,000 a year and we'll handle all your IT remotely. And that was the last straw, so I quit. I was fed up with the way they were running the company too and how they almost went bankrupt every year. And then 2 years later, they sort of went bankrupt, except they sold their company at the last second to somebody else. But basically they went bankrupt. So the hospital fired everyone, replaced them, and it's probably working. I mean, it's hard for a hospital to go out of business, but I assume it worked better than the trash that they were employing at that point. The other place didn't fire anybody who was toxic. They left the same management people in, and then they went down like the Titanic. Maybe you could learn something from that, Wizards. Maybe it's time to clean house. Or you know what, Wizards, you really think they're going to fix it? Hasbro is who I'm talking to right now. Hasbro should step in and fix the problem. I would start by just suiting up in one of those biohazard suits with a breather, bust into the front door of Wizards of the Coast, and just fire everybody with purple or red hair. That'd be a good start. I don't mean Irish people, I mean artificial red. Then review every single person's social media, find out which ones are the psychotic activist assholes, and fire them too. If there's anybody left, ask them if they know anybody who's looking for a job. Ta-da! Problem solved. So anyway, hopefully you found this pretty entertaining. I might just tune in to see the next dumpster fire just for laughs. Hey, maybe I should, sub-stream it or co-stream it or host it, whatever. Do you need their permission to do that? I don't know how any of that crap works. I stream on YouTube, but if you want to see me stream on YouTube, turn on notifications. I think you can do it just for live streams, not for uploads, because boy would that get annoying. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next Wizards of the Coast disaster. Probably tomorrow.